teammates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks go off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
70, Timberwolves. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Washington 1st down.
60 Bison. Go.
Here's Kronsky-Merritt. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 44.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Hawk 70.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's interception. Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So the first drive of the game ends not in points prop, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on the script.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the stick.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
180.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. That one complete to St. Brown. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Wait, 20.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Like 20.
Again, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Drive starts with an option, right side. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He's brought down
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's all hot on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it at the 7. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7.
Commanders 8, Lions 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Craig Reynolds to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
180.
Shotgun snap here to go. They left him wide open. It's complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, it's Gibbs. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
180.
Play action here with Gong. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
Listen.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, let's go.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Commanders take over first and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now the Commanders lining up for another two-point try.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
He's throwing for it. And the two-point conversion is good, and they take the lead off that run.
Commanders 16, Lions 15. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
180.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Downfield is fine. Safe ground. It's an excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, that's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 180. Harbaugh. Go, 12, go. Ric Flair. Turbo.
Goff on first and 10. He connects with his back deep down the middle. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more.
Will set up for the two-point
And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Commanders 16.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Washington will take over first and 10. At their own
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tiger,
From the gun, Goff. Connecting on a slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Screen here for Gibbs. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Commanders 16.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Crosby. What a hit! And the ball's loose! But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football.
Recovered by the offense.
They run. It's Crosby Merritt. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball.
Good shit. I ain't
On the right side. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Mustang 19.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
Ready. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play. Then how many times do we see his highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Ertz reels it in. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Slate to number 86, Zach Ertz. First and goal, Washington.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniels to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that makes it second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Daniels keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking.
Commanders again for 2 here.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready,
Daniels. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
37. Commanders 24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, and you don't come up with that onside kick.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the Commanders' 43-yard line.
Like 20. Shell.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. We still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Shot out in front. I'm going crazy. Shot had me in the deep end. She not in the sand. She trying to go.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Commanders trailing by 13. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
First down
To the air again. Daniels. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Again, Daniels to the air. Forced back to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Riggs. Stop low, 18. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Commanders 32.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Oh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.